everyone, it's Amy from Nail Polish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. I'm here with what I wore in September. A lot is the answer. I wore a lot. I'm really proud of myself. I'm going through all of my to wear polishes at a really good rate. So we have lots of polishes to show you. I'm just going to dive in and we'll start as we always do with mainstream. I have two mainstreams for you this month. The first one is called Fuchsia Fizz, which is the Mentos with Sally Hansen collaboration. I didn't mind this. This was nice. I did show one last month that was kind of similar to this in tone and I just preferred that one, and because I wore two Sally Hansen pinks, hot pinks, back to back, I was just constantly in my mind comparing them, but it was nice easy formula, as these Sally Hansen Insta Dries always are. So 2 coats of Fuchsia Fizz is starting us off. We then have one from Colour Club, and this one is called Talk to the Hand. To be honest, I was in a debate on whether I was even going to keep this. Got a lot of the Colour Club like pastel neons over the summer, and I didn't know whether I exactly needed some that were in a similar colour range, but I put this on and I wore it and I loved it. So I'm really glad that I did. It's not as bright as some of the other ones that I have from them. Something a little bit softer, more on like the bright pastel opposed to a neon pastel. A really nice easy 2-coat formula, so I'm glad this made it through and I did not destash it as I was suspecting I might have. So 2 coats of Talk to the Hand, Colour Club. On to indies, and we tend to do the UK indies first, so we should probably carry on with that trend. I have 3 for you and they're all from different boxes from the UK indie box. From the sci-fi box I got Dalekium, which is from Ard As Nails. This is an oil slick polish. It's one of those ones that kind of goes from like grey to green to purple, which is not my favourite oil slick kind of combination. I prefer the ones that are more, I don't know, more of a multi-chrome opposed to like a shifty polish. It performed really well. It was 3 coats and it's something I don't have, but I don't know how quickly I would be to re-wear this colour. It's a weird one. I then had Rude and Not Ginger, which is my first ever Hollie mixture. Really like this one. It's nice bright orange with a golden shimmer. It built up completely opaque in 2 coats. Easy formula, beautiful payoff, lots of shimmer, lots of orange. Liked it. Great for the Halloween. Great for Halloween and autumn, which we are coming into. 2 coats of Rude and Not Ginger Hollie mixture. And then the last UK one is called Ogres Are Like Onions. Oh, the last one, Hollie mixture, was also from the sci-fi box. Danglefoot Ogres Are Like Onions is from the Shrek box, which is from February, and this is a magnetic. I'm dabbling in magnetics. I feel like I need to get better than what I am, and this was a test of that. I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting the technique. I feel like it's paying off. So it's very much that I'm scared of magnetics, but it worked really well. Nice green, nice magnetic payoff. So thumbs up, and I'm going to get there. You're going to see more magnetics and more different special effects polishes. I'm trying. 2 coats plus the magnet to finish it off of Ogres Are Like Onions from Danglefoot Nail Polish. I feel like I'm having a crazy hair day. I feel like it. Crazy makeup day, crazy day in general. I've been at work this morning. Now we are on to all of the indies, and there are so many. So we'll do some pairs. So I do have 2 from Blush Lacquer. These are my first ever blush lacquers, and these are both creams. So the first one is called Kiss Me. A beautiful like pinky purple cream, really nice. It was a 3-coater, which is fine, but I love this tone of pink so much. So yeah, 3 coats of Kiss Me was our first blush lacquer. The second blush lacquer was called True Love. This formula wasn't as good. It was 3 coats, but it was just about there. It was a little bit more streaky than I would expected, and considering I wore the first one first in time order, I thought this was going to be a very similar finish, so a little bit more opaque would have been better for me, but it was fine. 3 coats of True Love blush lacquer. 1 painted polish, and this one is called Makin Waves. A gorgeous bright denim-y base, and then the glitters in here are orange, purple, pink, blue and green. So a real nice rainbow mixture of glitters in the base. Painted polish does so good with their Crellies, and I picked up 4 of them when I was in America because I knew that I couldn't miss out on the opportunity to buy painted polish. So 2 coats of Making Waves by Painted Polish. And if you're new here and you didn't know, all the indies will be linked down below. 2 from Poetry Cowgirl Lacquer, and these are my very first 2 from them. The first one is called Dibs on the Corvette. I've worn this twice actually. It's incredible. It's a polish pickup one originally, a really nice bright cherry red with a ton of silver holographic glitters in there. So much, so dense, so in your face. It's great. Be ready for Christmas, I guess, coming up with a nice festive holographic red. I loved it. 2 coats of Dibs on the Corvette by Poetry Cowgirl Lacquer. Other one came from Polish and Beauty Expo and it's called Chai Town. And it's another oil slick one. We've already had one oil slick one in the video so far. And it's again, similar sort of thing, like purple to green to grey. Other than this is a little bit more, this is more purple. The other one from Ard As Nails was more of a grey finish. I didn't mind this one. I think it was, I wish it was more opaque, because with these polishes that I show shimmery, your hands are never going to be still, but I feel like if my hands were still, you would be able to see nail line, but because the flash and the oil slick was very, very strong, because when you move your hands, they're so bright, and the flash, purple flash was glowing. So I probably would wear this, I would wear this again, and I would just maybe play around with it. You could probably wear it as a topper over a grey or a purple to give you a really fun effect. So yeah, 3 coats of Chai Town by Poetry Cowgirl Lacquer. Just one Rogue lacquer this month, and this is Nostalgic Nights, which was from Polish Pickup earlier in the year. Rogue, we don't even need to say anymore, but it's a nice bright purpley pink base with a ton of gold to orangey flakes. It reminded me in a way of that other one that I wore before, the green one from last month. One from the Imagineering collection that I now cannot remember the name, but the flakies were so jam-packed, but they just lay so flat. So although you're getting so many flakes out, they're not spiky, they just blend onto the nails like butter. It's just, I don't know how Rachel does it. The formula's incredible. So 2 coats of Nostalgic Nights, love. I hope she brings this one back for Rewind so you can all get it if you didn't. One hair polish, this month's hair polish is the Norwegians Are Leaving, which is a lovely bright purple, bright blue, and then we are having a ton of glitters in here. The glitters are those kind of translucent opal glitters, as well as some gold in there as well. Nice little mix from hair polish. 3 coats of the Norwegians Are Leaving. 2 Moonshine Manis for this month, and they are both from the same collection, which is the Project Runway collection from a few years ago. So the first one is called the Unconventional Challenge, and they're both similar where they are green base with super bright green flash in it. It did take 3 coats to build up. They've kind of got that unicorn flash at the time, so it's a little bit of a purple with the green, but overall just very glowy. 3 coats to get opaque, but so bright. The shimmer was so strong. These two both got loads of comments on my Instagram when I posted them. So 3 coats of the Unconventional Challenge is our first one. And the second one is Thank You Mood, which is its blue brother or sister here. And same, blue base with that kind of aurora shimmer. So the flash is super strong, super in your face, but they do just both take 3 coats. 3 coats of Thank You Mood is our second Moonshine. One from Sweet and Sour, and this is City Dreams, which was a Polish and Beauty Expo exclusive. A really, really nice linear holographic, like plum colour, but which you can't see too much in the bottle, but what really showed on the nail was kind of a green background to it. So it was like purple with the green elements in it, and then the holographic. I don't know if you can kind of pick it up here. It's almost like a bright emerald flash in the purple with the hollow, which was unexpected, and I loved it. As you know, I love contrasting colours. So that one was 3 coats of City Dreams by Sweet and Sour Lacquer. The last one that I wore this month, but not the last one I'm showing you, was called Fiddle Me This, which is from Girly Bits, and again got a lot of comments on Instagram. It is a green, bright green base with pink glitters. Pink and green together, love it. Love clashing, love colours that should not work. I got this at PBE from the Girly Bits stall. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh yes, you're coming home with me. 3 coats of this, I loved it. So again, so many comments of, wow, the green and pink together, that so works. Fiddle Me This by Girly Bits. And finishing up the video, we have I'll Get Him With My Foot, which is the Pampered Polishes polish from Polish Pickup June or July. Beautiful. Timberland does great polishes. It's a lovely, lovely dark purple with a silver shimmer. Nice and opaque, 2 coats. The shimmer's perfect, the base colour's perfect. I love. I wore this twice as well. 2 coats of I'll Get Him With My Foot Pampered Polishes. So I rambled through that really quickly, but that is everything that I wore. So much I wore in September. I've done some swatch and reviews. I'm doing more videos. I'm really, really happy, motivated, excited. So I hope that you enjoyed my monthly favourites. Let me know what you wore in the comments down below, and I will see you soon. Bye.